Well, good news everyone. I finally updated to a smartphone again. So as some of you guys might have known, and as some of you might not have, I was in San Francisco maybe a month and a couple weeks ago, and for some unknown reason my phone broke. The LCD screen just cracked. So the LCD screen is not the glass screen that a lot of people break when they drop their phones, but it's something underneath that, and that's where the touch screen is and the visuals. So basically my phone was totally useless, and it was cheaper to buy a $15 proxy phone that I had for a while, and then when the new Galaxy S5 came out, which was on the 11th, then I got my free update with AT&T. So now I have my Galaxy S5. So apparently it's supposed to be waterproof in that you can drop it in the pool or you can drop it like in your toilet or something and it will still work if you go and fish it out. But it doesn't work underwater, so you can't go underwater and take pictures. And I'm very interested to see if it actually works, but obviously I'm too nervous that they're lying to me, and I don't want to test it out because then I'm afraid I might actually break it, and I just got it yesterday. So I'm not going to try that. So I went about a month with no smartphone, and it actually wasn't that bad. Basically the feature that I missed most from my smartphone is actually not really a smartphone exclusive feature, and I was really surprised that the new $15 phone didn't have it, but it was a timer, or like a stopwatch. So usually in the mornings I try to exercise, and I exercise according to time. So I do like a minute of crunches or like a minute and a half of planking. And when I had my new little phone, it didn't have a stopwatch, and that really annoyed me because I also am exercising and I'm reading a book, so I'm not really paying attention to the time. So I feel like if I were exercising and counting 1, 2, 3, 4 in my head, then I'd be wasting more time because I wasn't multitasking. So that was definitely the most missed feature on my phone. And basically all the other smartphone capabilities like Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and internet all in your back pocket, I wasn't really missing that much. I mean, I would use the internet on my way to school to look at flashcards, but other than that, it wasn't really like I needed any of those things. So the inconvenience was really the lack of my contacts, so that when some people would text me, I would have no idea who they were, but then I would just kind of go along with it. And then the stopwatch. That stopwatch, I noticed, was a big part of my life, and it was gone. But now it's back. One unfortunate thing that I recently learned is that most phones don't use SIM cards anymore. It's kind of like the company still uses SIM cards to give you your signal and your data and things like that, but the phone itself doesn't save contacts to your SIM card, doesn't save pictures to your SIM card or anything like that. All of that is actually saved to the device. So when my old phone broke, I couldn't transfer any of the data or anything, so I lost all my contacts. So I don't even have Caroline's number or Alex's number, and I don't even have my parents' number anymore. Even though I know those, they just aren't in my phone yet. And that kind of seemed weird to me, that the phone companies would stop using SIM cards, because I feel like the point of the SIM card was to make it versatile so that you could transfer everything no matter what phone you had. But apparently now everyone is using Google and they're putting their things online, so they don't need to save the data to SIM cards anymore, which was very unfortunate for me. So I don't have any of my stuff anymore. So one thing that I could do is I could just ask everyone for their numbers again, and that would kind of be a long, laborious process. But part of me is just thinking that I just want to have my old phone back with all of the things that were on it and the pictures and the text messages and all that. So I was thinking that maybe I should buy a really cheap knockoff new LCD screen for my S4 that will only last like a single day and then it will break, but the single day would be all I would need to get all my stuff off of that phone. And I had notes on that phone. I had my whole AC transit, bus stop IDs. I had a lot of good stuff on that phone. And now it's all gone, so I might actually consider investing in getting a really stupid LCD screen for my old phone, but that is going to be figured out later. Anyway, so if any of you guys are texting me or calling me and I don't pick up, then it's probably because I don't know who you are. So, yeah. But if you just text me and tell me your number, then I will know who you are. And then I won't have to worry about who this strange person is who's trying to talk to me. So that's it. I hope you're having a great April, and I will see you tomorrow.